All right, hello everyone. We have some technical issues going on. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. This is Eros Well, and I'm Eros Mary, and we're going to do a reading for the collective. He could be a she could be a he. Past, present, or future. I'm not a medical, mental, or legal professional, so if something comes up in those sections, please seek the proper support and authorities. Okay. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. Okay. Let's see. My power has went out 3 times today. So if I shut off and I'm not broadcasting live anymore, just suddenly, I will come back on. Okay. Let's see. Who's in here? Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Tishan. Hello, Earth. How is everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. All right. We have angel number 777. Okay. Which that is the number that's you always see when you go to casinos on the jackpot, right? Yeah, for 3 times today, the power flicked on and off. The internet was down. My mom's not feeling good. I was over there cooking supper just now. That's why I was a couple minutes late running back over here to my house. I'm doing well though. Okay, so 7 times 3 is 21. 2 plus 1 is 3. So the Empress card, and also of course the 777 is the Chariot card. Okay. It is divine feminine feeling energy. It's earth feeling, water energy, and earth energy. I am feeling like a Saturn, Venus, and Moon energy. I feel a life path 3, a life path 7. I could be talking to a Gemini, a Taurus, a Libra, or a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but these are the energies, okay? Let's see. Okay. So what I'm getting is this Empress Chariot energy has a strong connection to the spirit realm, okay? And they are blessed, right? I am blessed beyond pleasure to say, what is it saying? Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift to life. Okay, so people around you, you're a precious gift to the people around you. You're important. And you're going to be living your best self, your best life. You're working really hard to level up so you can meet your mirror also, okay? So your divine counterpart is trying to tell you also that they know that you will always grow together, but they want you to be proud of who they are. Okay, so they're working on themselves also. Anyway, I feel scatterbrained for some reason. All right, so 777 means a strong connection to the spiritual realm. It's self-discovery, personal growth. Of course, it's the luck, spirituality, intuition, and divine protection. Okay, when you see 777, just know you have put in work and you are divinely protected. Okay, and your spirit is in the perfect place that it needs to be. Okay, it also represents the threefold perfection of the Trinity. So it is kind of a biblical number also. It tells you that you're on the right path and that you're in tune with your life's purpose. Okay, and your mission in life. Like I said, you've been putting in the work. It means your spirit and your soul are in alignment. Okay, as long as you work towards living a balanced self, okay, a balanced life. And that's why, remember, the Chariot card is like a river, right? It's like a river. It's the element of water and the need to change direction when necessary. But you have to stay balanced within yourself to be able to drive the chariot properly on the river. I know it don't really make sense that you're going to drive in a chariot on the river, but all right. 7 can be used to signify perfection. Okay, so this is the triple of perfection and completeness. So I feel as though you have already completed 3 of the huge tests and like trials and tribulations that the divine has given you that you've aced, like A+. Okay, not 1, not 2, but 3 times you have passed the test. Okay. 7 is also the primary lunar phases. Okay, it's roughly 7 days each phase. It's really like 7.4 days, but right. There was 7 days of creation, 7 days of the week, right? Okay, and all of this should be manifesting by the 777 portal. Okay. This should manifest. It presents an extraordinary opportunity for spiritual awakening, growth, and transformation. So you should be fully transformed into your blessed best self. Like right now, you feel like you've already changed and transformed, but you're going to be optimal, like completely on your life path, completely feeling like zen and zing of your purpose. Like you're going to know without a doubt. Right now, you probably know without a doubt where your path is going and what your purpose is. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like you've done a lot of work. So to get to the 777, that means you've already figured out who you were, what your purpose was, and stayed consistent with it. You should be able to tap deeper into your intuition and unlock new levels of awareness by the 777 portal. The Empress represents maternal love. Okay. It like I said, I could be talking to a Taurus or a Libra. It doesn't have to be, but that's the energy. It's the creation of life. It's about romance. It's about art, business. It's like the germination of the seed, of the egg, of the idea before it's fully born, right? And everything the Empress touches grows. Let's see. Okay. Also, the pomegranate on the Empress cards always it symbolizes fertility. Okay. Also rabbits, or as they call them, hares. Rabbits could be very important and significant. Aleister Crowley wrote this book called Libre 777, and in it helps to collate the different the trumps, the major arcana to each part of the body. Okay. And I looked it up, and I will be collating when I pull my main cards at the beginning, what body part they collate to. Okay. Now the Empress in the Libre 777 tells us that the Empress is the genital system, which that makes sense. And then the Chariot is the stomach. Okay. And that makes sense too, because when we're not balanced and we get anxious and different things like that, it's usually our gut, right? Our stomach that's affected first. And that's how we get ulcers too. All right. The Chariot is also known as the Centurion or the Victory card. It symbolizes victory, willpower, determination. So you're determined to follow the self-control, emotional strength, strong desire to succeed and move forward, but also guided by your emotions. That's why I said you're going to be driving the Chariot, but on a river. Okay, not just driving the Chariot on the ground. It could be a call to push through tough issues and keep moving forward. Oh, also the myth of Helios could be important, where he rode his fiery carriage across the sky until falling in his rising dominance and too much speed. He was pushing forward too much. So more like an Aries feel. So I think that's why now, because a lot of people at the beginning of when Terra came out, that was confirmation. in the back room. The Chariot card was interpreted as the Aries zodiac, which I never understood that all the way, but it makes sense to me because you have to follow your intuition and balance, but not go too fast, right? And not have too much dominance. So it makes sense that the Chariot got away from the Aries and moved more towards the Cancer element. All right. So we're going to be moving forward. We're going to be fully blessed. We might even get lucky and hit some kind of jackpot, okay? And we're going to be living our best life. And we could be deepening our connection with spirit even more. All right. We got a privileged lady. Okay. Which that is kind of the Empress feeling because 1 + 2 is 3, right? 3 is the Empress. So let's see what's going on with the privileged lady. Spirit messages for the collective, please and thank you. A main male. Okay, so the privileged lady could be meeting or joining up with a main male. Could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. I'm just getting that feel from the number 1 up there. And a wealthy man. I can't even talk. A wealthy man. So, okay, a privileged lady. That's a lot of characters already. Okay, so a privileged lady, a main male, and a wealthy man. Okay, so you might have a choice. Privileged lady might have a choice in a main male and a wealthy man. 1 + 3 is 4. 4s are about stability. Okay, for the wealthy man, he might be a stable, dependable person. Now, this main male has a 1, so that is also like the Magician card, but it also can mean he has everything he needs to make something out of nothing. But also he could be demanding because the main male could be like the ram, push forward hard to like an emperor feel. Might be too demanding. The main male might be too demanding and self-centered, while the wealthy man might be stable. But let's see. Okay, give us more about this privileged lady, please and thank you. Something fall out? No, trick me. Oh, something did come out. Adjudication. Okay, so a privileged lady might be going to court. It's a 30. That goes back down to the Empress card again. Let's see. All right, so the privileged lady might be going to court against. Or also, let's see. We need more cards of this. But there is going to be some kind of courthouse adjudication justice coming down here. Let's see what's going on. Tell us about this main male. Tell us about this main male, please and thank you. Oh, okay. So it's over with for this main male. Okay, so the privileged lady is going to court, adjudication card, and going to be defending themselves, right? Because one side's the defense and the other side's the prosecution. So the main male is going to be under the prosecution. Okay, so it's over with this main male. Let's see what else. Okay, tell us about this wealthy man. Okay, so this wealthy man's working really hard to make this happen. Okay. All right, privileged lady, here we go. I know it sounds confusing. It looks like you're going to be going to court, or there's some kind of court hearing. You might not even have to go to the proceedings themselves, okay? But it's completely over with this main male It could be an ex, doesn't have to be, but this wealthy man is working in your favor very hard for this adjudication to happen. And this fell out. What is this? No, we're going to put that back. Yeah, they're in bad health. The main male's in bad health because he's going to have to go to court, and something's over with this privileged lady. Tell us more about this main male. Okay. Oh, he's going to prison. He knows it. He knows it's over. He's in bad health because he knows he's going to prison from it, but also I'm getting a Scorpio feel. And then what's this? Courtship. Yeah, so it looks like you're okay, so you might be dating the wealthy man after it's all said and done. Yeah, number 4 is about stability. And she looks pretty content. And he's like staring at her. And look, Cupid's up here. Eros is up here. Like got his hand up by his lips like he done put the arrow on him. Oh, wow. And I'm seeing C-M-C. It follows me everywhere, y'all. Okay. Yeah, the initials C and M or MC again. Okay, so privileged lady, you have something going on in the course. You might not even know it, okay? With this main male that's done something behind the scenes, but it's completely over now, okay, with the coffin card. And this wealthy man has been working really hard to bring this adjudication through the court system. The main male is in bad health, and he knows he's in a mental prison, and he knows he's facing some kind of jail time. Prison, I just heard. And I think the after effect of it all is that you're going to get closer with this. You're going to feel some kind of chemistry, some kind of connection. I just heard past life. You're going to feel a past life connection to this wealthy man. Okay. I feel like both of y'all are going to be hesitant. Okay. Because it is like a professional kind of relationship thing going on here. But there is going to be chemistry between you, privileged lady, and the wealthy man. Okay. You're not even worried about this main male in the middle anymore. Let's do some of these. I ain't done these in a while. What we got? Child. Yeah, so you're innocent and the clock is running out. I see clock tower and child. So time is running out to prove this main male's innocence. You're innocent in something. I feel like they tried to say you weren't. I feel like there was slander and smear campaigns. Okay, give us some other messages for this, please and thank you. Yeah, loading issues too, Earth. Yeah, there's stuff going on. I don't know why it's doing that. I just had to restart mine too on this side. Okay. Okay, a journal. This is giving me that book feel again. And this is, I'm going to put this right here on the adjudication. So I do feel like there's some kind of evidence. There's some kind of proof. There's receipts. I keep hearing that manifesto. I don't know what that really means. So there's some kind of evidence in this adjudication. And that's what the wealthy man has been working really hard with, to get all the proof, receipts, and evidence. Is the connection okay now? I hope so. Okay, anything else? Come on now. Journal and what else? Clarify coffin. Yeah, it's been something that was very unbearable. Could be something in business. Could be some kind of like big corporation. but it doesn't have to be. Or it could be, it's just something that was very, very demanding, very big, but very unbearable. Yeah, and all that's going to come out in the courts. They did way too much. Journal, bear, give us more. Oh, whoa, Okay, yeah, so someone's on a journey, and it's anchored in. Okay, so this evidence is anchored in. Let me see. Yeah, you're gonna be moving forward. It's solid evidence to move forward. What else fell? Something fell on the floor. Let me see. Oh, what's this? Oh, goodness. The Rider. Yeah, so you could get some kind of message about this. And it's going to be a key for you. So that's what the wealthy man was waiting on, this key evidence to come in. And it's going to unlock. There's a locket. Key and locket. I've never had both those come out at the same time. Yeah, and it's going to be viral with the stars here. Yeah, and there's two gentlemen. One could be dark skin and one could be light skin. It doesn't have to be. But that's crazy. Okay, so on the Kipper, we had two men. And now on the however you say it, Lindermore, I don't know, whatever. Now there's two men again. Okay. Huh. What else about? What's this? Yeah, there's going to be a miracle. It's going to feel like a miracle when this happens. Yeah, you needed space in that relationship with that main male. It wasn't happening. You felt something was off. Something wasn't right with that guy. You definitely felt something was off with that main male. Let me give us some oracle with this. Let us know more of what's going on with this. Okay. Yeah, you've been taking care of yourself. You're a beautiful little worm. And you're about to go into your cocoon and turn into a beautiful butterfly. Yeah, it's cleanup time. The mildew fairy. Yeah, so your ancestors, spirit, God is cleaning up this energy that this main male put on you. And it's falling right under. Yeah, the privileged lady's been taking care of herself. Whatever the main male was, illusions, whatever he was doing, I feel like he was manipulating you. He was being a narcissist. He was love bombing you, slandering your name, gossiping about you behind your back, just doing the most on low vibing activities, right? But it's cleanup time. And now you're independent and free. You're going to be even more independent and free when this wealthy man comes forward and shows you the paperwork, the evidence and receipts that he has for this court case. Yeah, you're finding solutions in unknown places from the darkness. Yeah, you're coming out of the darkness. And you have a mighty shield. Number 38 keeps showing itself a lot. That could be someone's age. It doesn't have to be. 28 also. Sacred beetle armor. Yeah, you have a mighty shield from this main male, and it's being cleaned up in the ethers. And this wealthy man is going to help bring judication and clean it up in the 3D. It's coming down dimensions. My last reading, we seen that it was in the night, because stuff happens in the ethers before it comes down It manifests in the ethers before it comes down to the 3D, okay, the physical world. When we've seen it with everything's been going from the 9D to the 7D. So I feel like we're getting closer down to the 5D right here. What's this? Yeah, you've learned some kind of new skill. You're having rapid improvements in your life since you got rid of this main male. And as soon as this wealthy man comes in and shows you the paperwork and the evidence that you have for the court case, you're going to have rapid improvement and advanced training in something. Yeah, they were doing this like clockwork. And you're going to have another aha moment. But that's how you got released and you freed yourself. You freed yourself, collective privileged lady. You freed yourself from this main male because it's fallen right under the privileged lady. You had a wonderful idea. You caught on to it. And they were doing whatever this main male was doing it. He behind the scenes, the deception, he was doing it like clockwork. I keep hearing Monday and Friday. And it wasn't just him. It was a whole community, but he was the forerunner. He's the one that could get in the closest to you. And you would let your guard down. But you were in a different paradigm, a different programming when you met and when you had a relationship with this main male. You were in a different timeline, a different way of thinking. You're way stronger now. Okay, anything else want to come out? Okay. Yeah, this main male is drowning. Remember we seen the imprisonment card? He's in a mental prison of sweet memories about y'all. Okay? And he knows he did wrong. Like we seen a while ago. He knows that it's over. He knows that he's going to have to go to court. And he knows he's looking at prison time. Okay? And the past returns for a time because this wealthy man is going to be coming to tell you about, like I said, the evidence and the receipts for this court case. So the past is going to return for a time. Stay stable, stay grounded, stay balanced. Don't let your emotions run over your head, okay? So you're going to have to use like your Queen of Swords energy, okay, Empress? You got to move and transmutate. Okay, so whenever the old stuff about this main male comes up, the past returns for a time for you to go to court. Or just to know the details of the situation, you're going to have to stay grounded and turn that pain to gold. Okay. Let's do... What's this? Yeah, there's fighting in the background with the Five of Wands here. There's competition. There was more than one main male that came at you also. I just got that. So it was a couple exes of yours. But there's one main male that did the most dirtiest of work. Yeah, to an earth angel. There's the Temperance. They're fighting. Yeah, there's fighting in the background over an earth angel. Yeah. About the earth angel taking care of themselves. Figuring it out. Having the aha moment. Finding solutions in the unknown places. But now it's cleanup time and you have a mighty shield in this main male. And it's not just one main male. Anybody who helped this main male, they're also worried about their actions coming back to them and biting them in the butt. Okay. And they're also in a mental prison of the sweet memories that they did have with you because they know they did wrong. They should have listened to their mother gut intuition and their guides. But they didn't. They were chasing other things. What's this? Yeah, it's coming in fast with the Eight of Wands. So it's fast forward movement. It's like conclusions, okay? So it's going to be coming in fast for the privileged lady. It's going to be coming in way faster than you think it is. Because that wealthy man, he's been having to gather up all the evidence. Remember, we seen lock and key? So he wanted to make sure it was anchored in properly. So he's doing it right. Whoa. A high Hierophant. Okay. Number 5 could be important. It could be a Leo. It doesn't have to be. It could also be a Taurus. But the high Hierophant is about religious authority, right? It's sacred knowledge. It's the 2 columns, right, in the background. And it's supposed to be like concrete and esoteric, right? This person is supposed to be like a teacher or a priest. It's someone you go to for answers, right? Because number 5 is about problems and questions solved. It's the gap between the sacred and the ordinary. It's keeping a connection to higher wisdom through staying grounded. So that is what you're going to have to do through all of this. You're going to have to stay grounded through the gap being filled between the concrete and between the visible and the invisible of what's going on here. Yeah, so it's definitely bringing this down in dimensions. I could feel it. It's karmic justice, poetic justice. Can you tell us more about this high Hierophant and fast forward movement? Yeah, so it's in reverse. 7, right, the 7 of Swords. So this is the deception. So it's no more deception, no more thievery, okay? And it's falling right under the wealthy man. So he's going to tell you who was doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff of what was going on. And I do feel like the main male, that the main perpetrator, I guess you would say, that's going to be in this court case, I do feel as though there's some kind of teacher or preacher, someone of reputable like authority that people go to. And if they don't have a real affluent title, it's just someone that's very well known. Okay? And people respect them. They don't respect them now. I don't feel as though they have the respect now because the proof has come out. And for it to come down finally to the 3D, it's been out that people knew and could feel that this main male high Hierophant was up to no good for a long while now, at least a year, at least. I definitely feel like he's supposed to be someone that you look up to. And that's another reason why they used him as the forerunner to get close to this privileged lady and to do whatever deceptive thing was that they did behind there. Okay, look, judgment. Judgment's coming down. So when the privileged lady had that wonderful idea, that aha moment, and she found solutions in the unknown places, and she followed her own path. She did her own inner work, okay? And when she did that, she's breaking the spell, and now judgment is coming down. The number 20 could be important. But 20 is just 2 tens, right? So it's a finality. It's a double finality. It's a finality here on Earth in the 3D, and it's a finality in the spirit. So it's complete, double completion of cycles. Judgment is also self-evaluation. So this privileged lady went in, like I said, healed. She observed and analyzed her own actions, okay? After she realized the actions of this main male and the other people around them, because I do feel like she was gang stalked. But the privileged lady evaluated herself, and she realized what was going on and what was the real and what was fake, because this main male everybody he had involved in it was gaslighting her. Well, that's to say the least. But she had an awakening, a renewal. She found her purpose. This privileged lady went into reflection. She had a reckoning. Now she's this is laying your past to rest. It's also forgiveness. You know, yesterday my live was all about forgiveness. And what else fell out? Or we have a a Queen of Cups, a Knight of Swords. It's a lot of people right here. Okay. So judgment's coming down on these people. Could be a water sign, could be an air sign, and could be an earth sign. The Queen of Cups is supposed to be someone that's loving, nurturing. They could be very psychic, intuitive, like artistic. Okay, it could also be that being irrational. Okay, because the Queen of Cups is about heart over head, and that can mean that you're not being logical. Okay, are these other people, or is this the energy of the privileged lady? These are other people. Okay. And the Knight of Swords here, that's fast movement to think differently. It's also travel by air. This wealthy man could be traveling overseas, I feel. But it's also supposed to be someone that's direct, logical, knowledgeable. Okay, it could also be a rapid changes in thought, or unpredictable. So it could be a water sign that judgment's coming down on because of what they did. So we have a high Hierophant, a Queen of Cups, a Knight of Swords, and also two Knights. Okay, so we have this couple here because we have been pulling a couple through. So this high Hierophant, main male, with the Queen of Cups energy and two Knights. So it could be a Taurus and a water sign with an air sign, and another earth sign is like their forerunners for them, for this couple. Because the Knight of Pentacles is supposed to be someone that works more, talks less, and they're careful with their money, right? This is slow and steady forward movement too. There's a lot of ways to interpret this. But it does seem like judgment is coming down. These are the people that did this behind the scene. And you're going to find out, privileged lady. Let's pull some more. But it is moving forward. Okay, look. I'm also seeing how this Queen of Cups is looking at the judgment. So they know, he or she knows that they were definitely involved. Now, check out these other knights over here. They're not looking at this judgment. So these knights, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, they don't even know the judgment's coming, or they're not accepting it. Or they know not what they do. Well, they have to know. They have to have known what they were doing, especially if they were gang stalking you and sabotaging you and trying to make you feel worthless and hopeless and lonely. All the fives, right? Kicked out in the cold, homeless, lonely, all the way. I'm feeling nine of Swords, 10 of Swords energy. Yeah, but this Queen of Cups is staring right at the judgment. All right, let's see what major we have here. The only major we have is the High Hierophant in the judgment right now. So that's telling me, let's see. They told me slow down for a minute. The High Hierophant could be wise counsel, fears. Oh yeah, so this main male is definitely fearing. They're scared to death of this judgment. They took the wrong counsel also. I'm getting that they listened to the wrong people about you, privileged lady. Yeah, and the high Hierophant could also be social group. So it was a whole group that this main male orchestrated, which we see that here with the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, so this whole group, the major arcana here, what it's telling me is this whole group is under judgment. Wow, that's deep. Emperor, I felt it. I felt it whenever we were talking about the main male here because of that number 1. An Emperor. And it's falling right under the privileged lady. So let's see what else comes out with that. Is the Emperor in with this social group under judgment here? Or is this a different Emperor? Okay. Tell us more about this Emperor falling under a privileged lady in judgment. Please and thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's the Emperor coming in for you. So this Emperor is that wealthy man. Okay. Number 4 could also be a Cancer. So it could be an Aries or a Cancer. Okay. But Emperor is about leadership and protection. Yeah. So this wealthy man, this Emperor is coming in to protect this wealthy woman from this judgment and all these people of this social group. I love it when it falls into place. It is a father figure. They could be a father. But it's about welding your power with clear purpose. Yeah, so he has a clear purpose. It's Mars, like desire and drive, right? It teaches you that true power must be used to serve the collective, right? Not personal gain. So this is complete opposite of this main male. This main male was using his power for personal gain, not for the collective, not for the greater good. But you have an Emperor coming in, which I believe is this wealthy man. That's gonna. It could be a detective, but he's very stable. He could be a father figure. I do feel like he's a father, but he's going to help. Y'all aren't going to fall in love right away, but you're going to feel the connection. You're going to feel a deep connection for one another. It's going to be mutual. And he's going to come in and y'all are going to be like business-like at first, okay? Because it's going to be professional because y'all have to figure out this court adjudication. But he is going to be protecting this privileged lady when this judgment comes down on all these people. The High Hierophant, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. These are the 4 main characters here that are under adjudication, that are under judgment for what they did to this privileged lady. And also this Emperor coming in is going to fulfill you. Okay, it's going to make you feel whole. And you're going to want it, y'all are both going to want to display it. When it does come together, the connection gets stronger and the court case is over, right? Because I feel like y'all are going to keep it professional at first. Both of you are going to kind of fight your feelings on it also is what I'm getting. But this Emperor privileged lady is going to make you feel fulfilled. Yeah, emotionally fulfilled. And you're going to want to display it. Both of you are going to want to show each other. And what's this? Yeah, he's working really hard. You're well established. So whatever this whole social group and whatever charades and smear campaigns and slander and narcissistic low vibing stuff that this main male orchestrated, you're the way you present yourself and the way you carry yourself being constant and consistent, you're well established that you are not what they said you were. No matter how many people they threw at you, you stay strong. I love that. All right. Whoa, what's that? Yeah, they were gatekeeping you upside down and an X. Look at that. It's upside down. They can't gatekeep you anymore or an X. Okay. That's weird. I don't know what to think about that. Huh. Okay. Let's keep it like that. They gatekeep you and an X. Okay. Clarify that. What's this? A past life. Yeah, this main male was definitely a past life karmic that you had to learn a lesson about. Huh. An ex coworker was involved. I'm trying to figure out you and an ex. But they can't gatekeep you or an ex anymore. Okay. Okay, so all right. So once you had that aha moment and caught on to what this group and this main male were doing, they couldn't do things to you anymore. And now they can't gatekeep him either. They kicked him out of the social group. They kicked you and him. Once you caught on to it and you kicked yourself out, you said you didn't want to be involved in any of the low vibing things. It kicked him out too. Aha. So you walking away from this main male got him kicked out. So he can't gatekeep you anymore. I was stumped there for a minute. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's the enemy. You didn't know it. You thought that person loved you. You thought that person showed real, genuine care for you. But I do feel like towards the end, right before you caught on, he didn't care anymore. He was starting to treat you like an enemy and confusing you. Like he would do low things and say things like, I don't fuck with you. And you'd be like, what? What are you talking about? You the one I fuck with the hardest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I feel like he just started letting his real energy hang out towards the end. And that's where he messed up. When he started showing his real true self, his real mask, when his mask fell off and his real energy started surfacing out, that's when he realized he was an enemy. Come through, Spirit. What's this? Yeah. You were connected and you thought it was unique. But it wasn't. He was really an enemy. They could actually say it wasn't me a lot. This always reminds me of that Shaggy song. She caught me on the bathroom counter. It wasn't me. Right? You could have actually found like panties that weren't yours, or even like messages or condoms or something like that. And when you would ask them about them or confront them about them, I just got Libra energy come through really bad just now. Okay, what I mean by that is Libras like to keep the peace a lot. Don't come at me in the comments, Libras, okay? There are high vibing Libras, but I'm talking about low vibing Libras. They will at all costs keep the balance, right? They don't want confrontation, right? So they'll be like, this is green, which all of us can see and know that this right here is blue, but they will have you thinking, they're gaslighting you, right? Have you thinking that it's green. And then you'll be walking around telling people, look at this beautiful green thing here, right? I definitely got a Libra come through really strong just now. All right, so Aries, Libra for this main male, Taurus. But they could say it wasn't me a lot. You're connected and you're very unique. Okay? You are very, very unique. I am feeling the star card, Aquarius. But if you're a star seed or an earth angel, you are going to be very connected to everything. You're going to be connected to the person outside, the people outside, the birds, the fish, just breathing air. You're going to be connected to the plant, to the plants outside, to the trees. And you're going to be very unique and eccentric. It's the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ. That's a book. You can look it up. When I first had my spiritual awakening, I talked to a guru of my own. I'm not going to say his name on here, but when I told him about the experiences, this is back in 2015, when I told him the things that were going on with me in my life and that were happening, he's like a renowned astrologer. Anyway, when I told him what was going on with me, he told me that what my story sounded like the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ. Okay, and it's a book. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Like I said, it was 2015 when my spiritual awakening really started, right? My womb, I had a bunch of womb things going on, infertility things going on. I have cysts on my ovaries, and I went for like a cyst removal surgery. And a lot of things happened in my life at that time. It was like one of the first main surgeries I had and everything. Anyway, the guru told me that my story sounded just like or similar to the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ. And it's a book back in like 1903 or 05 or something like that. Y'all look it up. Spirit guides are helping you. They're guiding you. Also, you're following your mother gut intuition. If something doesn't sit right with you or your body feels something's not right, you're going to follow that, right? But also your spirit guides are they're going to be giving you messages and guiding you through all of this. They showed you who was your enemies, because it's following right under enemies. They're going to show you is right who's your enemies and who you can trust, just like they've been doing. You just have to listen. You have to be open and receptive to listening. And messages from your spirit guides can come in the craziest ways too. The craziest ways I've heard and felt so far of connections of messages from my spirit guides is young kids walking up to me and saying something crazy off the wall, but it hits specifically to me, and it's usually something very spiritual. Like, how would a 5-year-old know something, a big word of something spiritual, right? You know what I'm saying? That was the craziest things I've had so far. Besides just like movies, getting messages. I don't really listen to music anymore other than just meditative kind of music. I'm just going through a phase in my life on that. But also because of the different frequencies that these musicians nowadays put out. I used to be a diehard rapper, R&B and hip hop fanatic. So a lot of times during my readings, you will hear me collate things to rap songs and stuff. They were doing mail and wire fraud. Yeah, under the privileged lady's name, it feels like. But it's over. Oh, we did see the bear card a while ago. They're very overwhelmed. How they were trying to make you feel overwhelmed all the time, constantly. Now they are. And look, private investigator is falling right under the wealthy man. So he might not even be a government detective, okay? He could be a private one. Wow, I just got that, what is it? Stephen Bogart. You know what I'm talking about? From Casablanca. That PI. I just got that feeling. Steve Bogart. The one where he always has a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. Love him. I just got a Johnny Depp feel too. Yeah, because, I mean, we all seen the case of what was going on with Amber Heard, right? And her mask fell off and the way she was trying to manipulate everything. I love how the way things were uncovered, especially like with her makeup, how she would lie to the death of her about how her makeup, she bought it at this certain time or blah, 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 right? And then come to find out that kind of makeup wasn't even made and distributed out, right? Or the times like whenever she would instigate something while she's recording him, candid recording over here and stirring him up and pushing his buttons, trying to make him get out of character, but he never did. I feel like that's what was going on here. Am I still connected? Okay. Because my phone ain't working right over here. Okay. All right, tell us more about this private investigator. They're scared. These karmics, the whole social group that was ran by this main male, they're scared and overwhelmed. They should be. And you know why? Because they know it's over. Yeah, they definitely should be worried. I like how my laundromat card keeps coming out too, like their costume's dirty. That just adds in a little Eros Mary flavor of their mask fell off. Yeah, they need to go to the laundromat. Their costume's dirty. A rapper? I was just talking about a rapper. Okay, so a rapper or someone that does hip hop could be involved. Or a wannabe, maybe, up and coming. Doesn't have to be established one. It could be one that's what they do and what they want to do and be. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, and they don't have eternal life, okay? They don't believe in a higher power. They only believe in the stuff that they can see and touch, the mortal type of stuff, okay? So they don't have everlasting life like us divine beings, okay? And what I mean by that is that to me, heaven and hell is a mindset, okay? And they're imprisoned in their mind, mental prisons, okay? So they have that mortal mentality. They're not evolving. They were child grooming. This happened to me also. They groomed me up to believe certain behavior. No, Patches, get back from the laptop. To believe certain behaviors were okay and regular, like normal. I know normal is only setting on a dryer or washing machine, but they groomed me up like this since I was like a teenager. They had it on a schedule. I did feel like it was like clockwork. Like I said, I felt like they had somebody come in like physically to you to check on you and spy on you Monday and Friday. I felt that. But you're protected. Oh, and this card keeps coming out. Ugh. Yeah. What else is this? Something about a hairdresser or a barber. Because, you know, salons and barbershops, they have all the tea. Because people sit there and gossip. And that's what low vibing energies do all the time. They are guilty and they know it. That's why they're scared and overwhelmed. And they've been getting warnings. They had warnings. They knew to stop this. And your divine masculine is coming in, and he's giving them an even more huge warning. But I believe it's too late. I definitely believe it's too late. And that's why this wealthy man, this private investigator, has been waiting for things to be anchored in and for the evidence to show and prove itself. Whoa, something went flying. Oh, an uncle and a Jezebel. I don't know if a uncle has a Jezebel spirit. I mean, they could be like a transgender. It don't have to be. But it could be two different people. I do kind of feel like it's two different people here. Oh, okay. I just got that. This is what they were doing to the divine masculine. An uncle was pushing a Jezebel onto the divine masculine. Okay. But the divine masculine heard the warning. Okay. Good. He's connected to his spirit guides. Well, he wouldn't be divine if he didn't. Anything else? A John. Yeah. So this uncle is the John, and the Jezebel, she's, you know, the lady of the night. And that's what they were doing to the divine masculine. Okay, cool. We're getting into his story now. Anything else? Well, what is this? That's a lot. Yeah, ego. They were edging God out. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to listen to their gods. They didn't want to listen and be protected. They didn't want to, let alone believe in God, to listen to him. They didn't even listen to their gut. They knew it. Yeah, it's gang related. I felt Rico crime. Whenever the main male is the main person, right? And they're going to be like, it wasn't me. It was all these other people I sent to you, right? It feels like a mafia. I'm pulling that biker gang through again, but it was Rico, some kind of Rico enterprise gang related. Absolutely. Okay, anything else? What's that? Yeah, you had a Kundalini rising. You were activated. You have electrical current energy, God force energy rising up from the bottom of your spine all the way to the top of your spine, and it's activated your Christ consciousness. Healing isn't linear. Yeah, you had many times whenever you were like, you got pulled back, okay? You weren't allowed, because of this group here especially, just even without this social group here, without this gang related group that this main male was orchestrating, healing isn't linear, let alone without this group constantly doing things to you here in the 3D, even without, if they were doing any magic. Healing's not linear. Yeah, someone thought they were like a Shada, thought they were a gangster. That's what this is. That's funny. Gang related and Shada came out. I am feeling a Jamaican kind of a feel here too there. Yeah, they're depressed. But know that source is always with you, okay, collective? Let's close it out. Yeah, Tishan, it is. It's very disturbing, very disgusting. It really is. Okay, we have I just heard information for some. You're going to be getting some information soon about all of this, about the adjudication coming down. I don't know if it's going to be specifically the wealthy man coming to you and telling you, if it's going to be an email. I don't feel like it's something electronic. I feel like there's going to be a knock at your door, and it's going to be either the private detective or a government detective agency. Okay, and they're going to be like, ma'am, privileged lady, can you step outside and talk to us? Don't let these people in your house, okay? Talk to them outside. Whoa, I just got chill bumps everywhere. Talk to these people outside. Do not let them in your house, okay? I'm just telling you, I feel, don't let, because your home is your sacred sanctuary, okay? Well, I just pulled through that, one of my favorite church songs growing up. It was that sanctuary song. The Lord prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. Yeah, you've been tried and true, baby. You're getting information coming through. I got chill bumps everywhere. Come through, spirit. I love that song, y'all. It's one of my favorite church songs singing growing up. All right, give me some letters to close out this message, please and thank you. What's that? N, Nathan, Nathaniel, Natalbany. I guess that's a place. I just pulled Natchitoches, but I think that's just a Louisiana place. Okay. Louisiana could be very significant. That is my home state. B, Brian, Bobby, Becky, Beth, Elizabeth, Audrey, Amber, Jeremy. Give me more letters. Come on. A dumpster bin could be significant, or a donation bin. Something could have happened at a donation bin. D, Daniel, David, Duke, you, yeah, I used to love that song, Titian. All right, give me some more letters. Whoa. L, Lisa. No, that's a T. Whoa. I really thought, okay, that was weird. They wanted me to think this was an L, but it's not. It's a T. Timothy. Wow. Okay, so Lisa could be the privileged lady. Wow. Okay, they did not want me to see this T. T is very, very important. L, there's L. Whoa. How did that happen? Okay. Wow. That's freaking me out, y'all. And I stay in weird energy, like, you know, not like deranged energy, but like just unusual energy. M, Mike, Matthew, Michael, Mitchell, Melancy, H, Heather, Harry, Z, and W. William, Will, Bill. All right, we have M, B, D. A B&B could be important. That just came through, like an Airbnb, I guess. All right, M, B, D, W, N, U, Z, T, I, L, H. And a tilt-a-whirl just came through. Maybe something happened when the fairs came around in October. Ooh, I just had a dense spiritual burp too. All right. I hope this helps. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. When you do like and comment and subscribe, I pick up your energy better. I hope everyone has a blessed morning, afternoon, evening, and night, or wherever you are in the world. Namaste, Ashe.